Hello there. So they say Thailand is expensive now. In this video I'm going to show you how you can spend a full day in Bangkok for less than $5, breakfast, lunch, dinner included, plus activities. And where better to start this $5 challenge off than central Bangkok itself. So I'm going to get some breakfast to start with. I'm right in front of Terminal 21, but we're not going there, we're going somewhere else instead. So I'm just on my way to Ruam Sab Market. This is about 10 or 15 minutes walk from Terminal 21, and it's a really popular place with locals and expats. So in case you're wondering, guys, how much $5 is in Thai baht, it's 156.24. So I've got 155 today, so at least I can market the video under $5. Just to put it in perspective, guys, these quesadillas from Taco Bell would basically wipe out the entire day's budget. Alright guys, so this is Ruam Sab Market. It's a bit quiet at the moment because I'm in between breakfast and lunch. So we'll just take a look around and see what I can get. Now, because of my incredibly low budget for today, I'm going to be looking at maybe trying to get something for about 30 or 40 baht. So I can save a bit more for lunch and dinner, I think. But yeah, like I said before, this is a really popular place for expats and locals. And if you come at lunchtime, it's going to be packed. But you'll still always be able to get a seat because there's tons of seats here. So let's take a look at the food. Incidentally, guys, this is worth coming, like, even if you're on any kind of budget. You've got some pork belly over here. You've got lots of, like, seafood. Some red pork there. Lots of curries. What I don't want to do, guys, is I don't want to take you to the cheapest place I know and make out like, oh, this is really comfortable to do $5. So all the places I'm going to eat at today will be somewhere I've never been before. So if you look at some of the prices here, really good. 60 for pad thai, shrimp rice 60, yeah, spaghetti 55, pad krapao over there for 60. So yeah, it's super decent, the prices. I'm still going for even cheaper though. Can I have just this one, please?
You want bao rice, steamed rice, library, jasmine rice, bao rice, and raspberry.
Steamed rice, please. So here we go. Take a look at this. 35 baht. Tofu, ginger. Some chilies on there too. Looks brilliant. So if you're on a budget, those places are great. They've got like different offers for curries. So they usually start around, I don't know, 30, 40, something like this for one dish. Or you can get some extras. Obviously, the more you get, the cheaper it is. So for 35 baht, you can't go wrong. I mean, I don't know what I'd be able to buy in the UK for 35 baht. So let's give this one a try. Some tofu on here, ginger, some of the veg. That's really flavorful. A nice kind of warmth kick from the ginger too. I mean, the dish is quite simple itself, but very tasty. Good to be back on the veggies. I've just spent 3 weeks in Russia before this. Meat overload every meal. Once you're finished, guys, you've just got the cleaning stations and then just on the side here, so you just take it over to this side. So that was Ruam Sab Market. Links are in the description if you're interested in going there, guys. Really recommend that one. Absolutely brilliant. There's so much choice. And at some point, I certainly will do a full video on that. Now, I'm feeling a bit thirsty, so it's time for a drink. So a bottle of water from 7-Eleven, the cheapest bottle you can buy at 6 baht. Hold on to your bottle though, guys, because I'm not paying 6 baht every time I need a bottle of water today. We're going to be refilling these, I'll show you where. So with breakfast down, we're going to our next destination now. What you'll find in this video, guys, for $5, you're going to be walking a lot. There's no way you can take any public transport on this kind of budget. But fortunately enough, as it's January, it's absolutely glorious. It's about 25 degrees in the moment. If you're going to come to Thailand, January is your best month of the year. It's amazing weather. You'll get no better weather anywhere else in the world than Thailand in January. So I've just come down to Benjakitti Park. This is voted second best park in Bangkok by Ben in Bangkok. This is only a 20-minute walk from Ruam Sab Market, but today I've not come to admire the beautiful lake, and I've certainly not come to use the running track. So if you come to the southern end of the park, guys, you'll see all these pedals and kayaks just behind, and you can rent all of these for free. Absolutely brilliant activity. I'm not going to do it today because I want to get around more things and show you more things, but this is another free activity. Amazing. Particularly if you come at sunset, sun will be setting just behind me there, and you'll have some beautiful views from the middle of the lake of all the surrounding buildings up here. Absolutely amazing activity to do, guys, and I can't believe it's free. Brilliant. If you just come behind here, guys, if you want to register, you register at this place here. This is where you can get your life jackets, and they have a break at lunchtime from 11 till 1, but the rest of the time you can come. And oh yeah, 15 minutes here, 15-minute time limit. I'm sure it used to be longer. Last time I did it, I think I was doing it for longer than 15 minutes, can't remember. So next activity, guys, we're heading to the west of Benjakitti Park, and we're going to go to Benjakitti Forest Park. This is only a short 10-minute walk from the pedalo boats here, and this place has got over 6 kilometres of walking paths. It's got about 3 kilometres of running tracks and about 3.5 cycling paths too. So it's a great place to come for a bit of outdoor exercise in Bangkok. So this part of Benjakitti Park is the Forest Park, and this was opened in 2022 as an extension from the main park that was opened. Well, it started around 1990s, and then I think it was 2004 it was officially opened. But here they've kind of built this, and you can just see around. There's quite a lot of wildlife here. You can just see the monitor lizard moving under the leaves there. So they have got this path along the ground here, which is quite nice, but I much prefer the elevated walkway here because you get some beautiful views. They've got a few viewing platforms like this dotted around the park too, and that's quite nice for some photo shoots. Just take a look at this, guys. Incredible. It's so important to have these massive green spaces in a city like Bangkok. Fantastic. I'm just going to keep banging on about the view, guys, because you just swing the corner here on the path and you can see all of just behind that's Planche in the distance here. Incredible, especially for those of you that like nature and city combined. All around you've got absolutely beautiful, beautiful views. So what I'm doing here, guys, is I'm just kind of heading towards this Planche area over here, the kind of northwest of Benjakitti Forest Park, because I want to get onto the Green Mile. This is another walkway that will lead us across to the other side of the city. So as you come to the top northwest section of the park, you'll see this green path here, and this is the Green Mile. Unfortunately, this part, it's been under construction for such a long time, I'm not quite sure why. But that leads out there another 5 minutes to the end of the park, and you can come off there and you'll be kind of just around the bottom of Asok and Nana there, and you can go back onto like Sukhumvit very easy. But that's closed, and has been closed for a long time now. Well, they have been doing a lot of reconstruction on this whole path, and this is the first time I've been today, so it'll be interesting to see what they've done with it. I absolutely love the Green Mile because it connects Benjakitti Park and Lumphini Park, the 2 big parks in Bangkok. So you can just walk this Green Mile. It's about 20 minutes maybe, and get between the 2 parks. Beautiful. Rather than going on the streets where it's really, you can see if you look down here, you're going to be kind of going across roads like this. So a couple of notable sites on this path. You've got this mosque here, which is Masjid Indonesia, which basically translates to Indonesia Mosque. That's because it was built by Indonesian people, mainly from the Java area of Indonesia. Just to the end now, guys, and they built a lift here. So my initial assumption when I came here the first time and I saw them doing a bit of construction was that it was because they were building some sort of disabled access, and I think that's what it is really, but also for bike access too now, so it's well worth checking out. And you can just see behind here we've got Lumphini Park, so that's where we'll head now. You'll notice a lot of these signs around Bangkok now if you're here, guys. These are for the elections. And the reason why they've got the numbers, guys, is particularly in a lot of rural areas people can't read, so they can see the number and they see the face and they know that if they want to vote for this lady, they're going to vote for like number 9, for example. It's not so bad around here, but in my community, it's littered. It looks awful. There's about, as I come onto my main road, there's about 20 election board signs, and they're massive, and they just come right into the pavement. It looks a right mess. Hello there. So this is the reason why I've come to Lumphini Park, guys. I've just come do a bit of monitor lizard spotting, and you'll see these beasts absolutely everywhere. There tends to be a lot on this side of the park, actually, but you can see them around the lakes in the middle. I won't get too close to terrorise it. So just like before in Benjakitti, you can also rent the boats here, guys, if you want to do this in Lumphini. Perhaps it's even better in Lumphini because you've got more space to kind of go into around here. It's a bit more interest in the area. So the reason why I like Lumphini Park more than Benjakitti Park is it's got a lot more of a kind of community feel, I think, to it, because the surrounding area is surrounded by an area called Silom, which is a very cool neighbourhood. So you've got quite a big mix of people, like both Thai locals and foreigners, tourists, expats. Whereas I think Benjakitti is a little bit more international because it's located more centrally in the main city. Also, obviously, you've got the monitor lizards, so you do see some in Benjakitti, but there's so many more in Lumphini. They absolutely are one thing you've got to see really cool. And all around these lakes, you can see them on the edges here. There's not as many today because I think there's quite a lot of tourists here. So the more people there are, the more they move away. But sometimes if you come in like kind of dawn or dusk, you can see them moving around a lot more. Another super budget-friendly thing you've got here, guys, is you've got a lot of these kind of stone tables around the park, both on the edge here and in the centre there. So what you can do, if you're on a bit of a budget, pick up something on the street to get it takeaway and then bring it here to the park and have your lunch in the park. Okay, so we're leaving the park in the southwest direction here, and we're just heading to where the train's going over there. It's not going to be our park today, guys, I promise. Stay with me. So I'm right outside Central Park now, Silom's newest shopping mall. I've done a video on this one, or I'll put it up on the screen there, guys, for you. So if you're interested in checking that one out, this is a great place where you can have a bit of a rest and relax. Got a great rooftop up there. We're not going there today. I'm going to head into Silom. On the other side here, they have Silom Edge. This is another shopping mall. It's a bit older, but it's quite cool inside. There's some good restaurants, plenty of shops. So it's quite a good shopping district, Silom. But it's mainly known for its nightlife. It's really popular for nightlife. Mainly people are coming during the evening to see a lot of the shows. It's got some great bars, great bar streets. So the daily budget's looking a bit grim. So started at 155 with breakfast and water. It's now down to 114. So it's going to be another cheap lunch, I think. So I can have a half-decent dinner. But fortunately enough, this Silom area has some of the best food in Bangkok. So we're just going to head down to Convent Road now and see if we can pick up some street food. So I'm just at the start of Convent Road, guys, and you can see all these places down here. These are all food places. So it's a good place to come and grab something to eat. On the right-hand side up there, you can also see some restaurants. This is Silom Road here, and this kind of north side beyond here is mainly like the nightlife side of Silom. So you've got Soi 4 here. This is like the heart of the LGBT nightlife. A couple of streets down, you've got Pat Pong Night Market, which again, it's very popular with like the tourists. So potentially I was thinking when I was doing this, you could even start this day later. And you know, for example, start at Ruam Sab Market where I went first. You could go there for lunchtime. And then you could kind of hit Lumphini Park and Benjakitti Park in the late afternoon and come to Silom after dark, because it's really cool and it's great just to explore these streets. Now you can see now in the daytime nothing much is going on. Most of the places they won't open until about 12 o'clock, so it's pretty quiet. So yeah, think about doing it later if you want to see a bit of night action too. So I'm just going to go for the spicy chicken thigh salad here. Looking pretty good. So you've got all the fried chicken. Man here is just making up the salad. We've got onions, red onions, carrots. Very delicious dish. Absolutely love this one. And again, if you look, price is so good. You can get the fried chicken thighs separately for 30 or 35. I've just come across the road here because there's like a little area. There's not really loads of seating area, but there's this place here, so I can eat it over this side. So with that, my budget's down to 69 baht. That's going to be a good dinner, I think. I was actually going to go for something even cheaper. When I saw this, I just thought, you know what, I really like this dish. Haven't been to that place before, so let's give it a try. So yeah, you've got the chicken thigh in there, red onion, carrots, some greens, plenty of chilli. You can also get it with rice too if you want a bit more of a substantial meal. But yeah, I love this one. So here we go, let's give this one a try. That is so good. Chicken thigh, really tender. And you've got like lime dressing, like a chili lime dressing. So it's really like zesty. So it's both spicy and like refreshing too. An absolute winner that. Brilliant lunch or dinner. One thing you will find if you are on a bit of a budget in Bangkok, you'll find yourself eating in the most random areas. Like sometimes a lot of these places will have like a few tables next to them so you can eat there. But more often you'll be eating somewhere like this, just in a park on a bench like this. It's quite fun though. Always a different view. Now that was a delicious lunch, but pretty spicy, so I'm just looking for a place where I can refill my water around here. Normally I have a little machine, so I might just have a look down the side streets for one. So you might be using these in your condo if you're not happy with the drinking water. A lot of the condos have them at the bottom here, so you can put 1 baht, 2 baht, 5 or 10. So because I've only got a small bottle, I'll just put 1 baht. The yellow button to start. Let's have a drink. Quite a lot of the condos, they have like, the water's been treated and filtered. Like my condo, you can drink the water, it's okay. I mean, I order big drums of water instead, but a lot of people in my condo, they drink the water. Chances are you'll see these machines underneath where you're staying, so a lot of people do use them. So what they'll do is they'll buy like a big, 4-litre drum or a couple of big 4-litre drums from 7-Eleven, and then once you finish them, you just keep reusing them, take them down, refill them, and that's your water supply basically. Interesting to see people living in Bangkok, what you're doing about water. Incidentally, if you are looking for these water machines, so you'll find them in condos, temples, like around the neighbourhood, the small neighbourhoods. You'll not see so many of them on like the big streets, the main streets, but if you go a bit into the community, you'll find them there. And yeah, there's a lot of people don't really like to use them because they've got worried about how much they're cleaned and things like this. But I think if you're going and you're using one in a very popular like tourist area, a temple's really good because it's going to get a lot of use. You'll have no worries. I've never got sick from drinking any of this water in like nearly 20 years. So if you don't find anything to your liking on Convent Road, guys, you can come to this place here. This is Silom 10 Market, and this is absolutely massive, this place. It's got a really big selection of food, tons of stalls on each side. So this is well worth checking out. Again, it's fairly cheap, the prices are really good. Kind of looking at these donuts now, I was thinking, I'd really like to get some, but on less than $5 I can. So yeah, this is another spot. I'll put the link in the description, guys. So this afternoon we're going to continue through the Silom district, and we're going to head to a temple, art galleries, maybe a museum. These are all great free activities that we can take full advantage of on this $5 day. One thing I really like doing is walking around the Silom area. I don't know what it is, but it feels like it has more of a community feel than a lot of the areas in Bangkok. Even though it's like a heavily touristy area, it still feels like there's more community here, and you can kind of walk around a lot more free without any hassle. It seems a bit more relaxed. I really love it. So it's nice if you just pick a few kind of streets off here and just go out, up and down, and check them out. Some beautiful architecture, both modern and old. Beautiful. So here I'm just on the bottom of Soy Silom 20. This is another legendary food street. So if you're interested in getting something to eat, this is another one to check out. But I'm not going there now. I'm going to go across to this Indian temple over here. Look how beautiful this one is, guys. So the temple itself was built in 1879 by Tamil immigrants from the Tamil Nadu region in India. And it's amazing actually, if you've been to that part of India, I've been to Chennai, and you can see the temples, and it's just, it's like being back there. It's amazing. Just going to move off the road. But unfortunately at the moment, you can't take any photography inside, so you can't take videos or photographs, so just of the outside here. And also you'll have to wear a mask. I think it's because there's like a strain of like influenza going around Bangkok at the moment, so this is the first time I've had to wear one in a place, but you might find it a bit more in the temples these days. Just above we got Sky Bar, here we go. Certainly won't be able to go there today. For $5 you can't even buy tap water in there. Instead we're going to go to Warehouse 30. This is like a collection of kind of art spaces, old converted warehouses. It's about 500 meters from here. Yes, you can come in. Thank you. So here we're at Warehouse 30. These were a collection of warehouses built in the 1920s to 1940s. And over the years they were used to store things like rice, but also things like machinery. The nearby Thalad Noi district was very popular with mechanical engineering and mechanical parts and auto repair, and they were converted into these warehouses in 2016. Now they've all got little businesses, so I'll show you. Whilst I can't take any videos inside of this place, guys, I recommend Horse Unit 4, this one here. It's got lots of vintage kind of houseware goods, it's got lots of clothing, LPs, amazing. Unfortunately I can't take any video in there, but what I can do is I can post them on the screen if I can find some online. They've got a few more spaces down here, but there's nothing here at the moment, and some toilets at the bottom. So yeah, really cool like art space here. So just round the corner from Warehouse 30, you have River City here. I've featured this on a few videos before, and this is like a huge art space. And on the bottom level here, they have lots of antique shops. And on the upper levels up here, lots of smaller art galleries. Truth be told, I have just come in here today to use the toilet. But this is another great free activity in Bangkok. If you're into art, you can spend a good couple hours here. I think there's 4 or 5 levels, and there's probably about, I don't know, 50 galleries probably across the levels. This bottom area here has some exhibitions, but at the moment there is none. And the next one is going to be on the 23rd of January. So if you're interested, you can check that one. You've also got the pier outside, some of the best riverfront view in Bangkok. If you're here daylight still and you've got a few hours to spare, check out these videos up here. Put the video up for going to the Bangkokian, which is like an old colonial house, of course free, and also Thalad Noi, which is just next to here. And we're going to head down this road now. We're going to go to Charoen Krung. This is the oldest road in Bangkok, full of antique shop houses that have been converted into more modern business, and some of the old shop houses remain too, so it's very interesting. Lots of art galleries here, cafes. It's a fantastic one to explore. So just in the distance there, you'll see La Bua Tower, and at the top of there, that golden dome, that Sky Bar. We couldn't really see that well when we came past before. So yeah, absolutely brilliant this one. You've got a lot of little side streets coming off here, also very interesting to explore. You've got a lot of Chinese heritage in this area, so you'll see lots of Chinese restaurants and lots of cafes too. They've got quite a lot of smaller art galleries out here. This one's Art and Weed. But yeah, the shop, I'll just put the camera over here because it's interesting. This shop's selling lots of little coins and antiques here. Really interesting. There's a lot of different themes. The postal building here. Really interesting architecture on this one. Also quite a bit of street art down the side streets. So the top half of the street is pretty quiet. Now as you get towards the bottom, you're going to be hitting the Sapan Taksim Pier, and here it gets really chaotic. This street I'm on now, sometimes you can hardly move. So this one is central. There's quite a few places on the bottom floor, restaurants here you can eat. McDonald's over there, but we're not going there today. We're going to go around the back. So here you've got Bangkok Bazaar, and they sell lots of like clothing items, electronics on this side, and just over there you can see a lot of restaurants and food places there. So just at the back of there you've got this little food court, and this is called Ma Bangkok. I eat it quite a lot, so I'm just gonna have to find a place I've not been before, just because that's what we're doing today. So I've just decided to go for the clay noodle soup. This is a really nice one, guys, if you don't like spicy food. Very good. They've also got like tom yum noodles. It's a little bit like tom yum, just without any of the spice, this one. And yen tafel, very nice as well. So the food court is really busy at the moment, actually. You can see it's absolutely packed, so I might eat elsewhere, actually. So I'm not going to eat elsewhere because while I was blabbing on, I forgot to ask for it to be takeaway. So I've got it right here, so we're eating here, but luckily I found a table. There are a few tables. They've got a few different types here of mixed fish balls. Got a dumpling in here. They don't usually have these. Dumpling. You've got your noodles, and you've got your spring onions here, some bean sprouts, and like a clear soup. This is a really good one, like an introduction to light Thai food if you don't want anything spicy. Like if you've had a big night or something, you just want like something like home comfort food. This is a great dish. So I got so carried away eating that, guys. It's almost gone. But if you're wondering, it was good. Now, wondering what I can spend my last 7 baht on. So I was going to work a beer into it, like the cheapest beer, 39. So potentially, if you were to sort of like really have a small light meal in at 7 and a small beer, and that's another way to end it. I was tempted to do this, but I just thought I'd have to be having a really kind of low standard meal. So for 7, I can just get a bottle of water. So for the finale, guys, I've just brought you to Taksim Bridge, a beautiful place to watch the sunset. Let me show you here. So just down there by the wheel, this is Asiatique. And if you're looking to continue the 3-day journey, just down here, you can get a free boat. They start about 4 o'clock and they go to like 11 o'clock at night. And the free boat will take you all the way down there. That's where all these cruises that are going up the river, they start down there. So it's quite a nice like kind of pier area, big promenade. Appreciate you watching today's video, guys. What do you think? I mean, don't take this $5 day budget seriously at all. I mean, it's a lot of work to have a $5 day in Bangkok. But to be honest, it's enjoyable. Like, we don't have to spend a lot of money to have a good time. There's plenty of free things to do. And particularly walking. Bangkok is made for walking because it's so interesting, so many areas to explore. I've used to come to Asia on like a shoestring budget. And I used to live off nothing out here and still had a great time. So it's still doable. A little bit more challenging these days, but always up for the challenge. Thank you for watching, guys. Please like and subscribe if you haven't already. And have a great weekend. See you in the next one.